As we age, the body changes in ways that walking alone can no longer fully address. Joints stiffen, balance weakens, circulation slows, and muscles lose strength, especially in the legs and core. Many seniors believe walking is the safest and best exercise. While walking is helpful, it is no longer enough on its own after 60. What truly surprises medical professionals is how one simple, chair-based exercise can activate more muscle groups, reduce fall risk, and improve circulation more effectively than walking without stressing the knees, hips, or lower back. Let me explain why. After the age of 60, the body undergoes natural, muscular, and neurological changes that significantly alter how movement works. Walking, while still beneficial, becomes a limited form of exercise because it no longer activates several critical muscle groups at an effective level. Over time, the stride shortens, posture shifts forward. The muscles responsible for stability and strength gradually disengage. This includes the glute muscles, inner thighs, deep core stabilizers, and postural muscles along the spine, all of which are essential for balance and functional movement. As walking becomes more habitual and less intentional, the body adapts by doing only the minimum required effort. The legs move forward, but muscle engagement weakens, especially in areas that prevent falls and support joints. This is why many older adults who walk daily still experience instability, lower back discomfort, or difficulty rising from a chair. The muscles simply are not being challenged in the right way. Another overlooked factor is nerve signaling. With age, the communication between the brain and muscles slows. Walking alone does not adequately stimulate this connection, leading to delayed reactions and reduced coordination. This increases the risk of tripping or losing balance despite regular walking routines. In contrast, exercises that focus on controlled, deliberate movements, especially those performed while seated, reactivate dormant muscle fibers and improve neuromuscular control. These movements encourage proper posture, engage the core, and strengthen muscles that walking no longer reaches. Over time, this targeted activation restores functional strength, improves confidence in movement, and supports safer daily activities such as standing, turning, and maintaining balance. After the age of 60, the body's joints become more vulnerable to wear, inflammation, and reduced cartilage support. Years of repetitive impact, combined with natural declines in joint lubrication, make high-load activities increasingly stressful. Walking, especially on hard surfaces or uneven ground, places repeated pressure on the knees, hips, ankles, and lower spine. Over time, this constant impact can aggravate stiffness, discomfort, and limited range of motion. Even in individuals who remain active, chair exercises offer a fundamentally different approach to movement by providing stability and controlled support. Sitting or partially supported positions reduce the amount of body weight transmitted through the joints while still allowing muscles to work effectively. This creates an environment where strength can be built without triggering pain or inflammation. Muscles grow stronger when they are challenged in a safe and controlled manner, and chair exercises allow that challenge to be precisely regulated. Another key benefit is joint alignment. Many older adults unknowingly move with poor alignment due to weakness or fear of pain. Chair-based movements encourage proper positioning of the hips, knees, and spine, which reduces abnormal joint loading. As muscles surrounding the joints become stronger, they act as natural shock absorbers, decreasing stress during everyday activities such as standing, climbing steps, or turning. Increased strength from chair exercises also improves joint stability. Stronger muscles reduce unwanted joint movement, which lowers the risk of strain and injury. Over time, this combination of reduced impact and increased muscular support leads to improved mobility, less discomfort, and greater confidence in movement. Allowing older adults to stay active without placing unnecessary stress on aging joints. As the body ages, balance declines due to a combination of muscle weakness, slower reflexes, and reduced communication between the brain and the sensory systems of the body. Vision, inner ear function, and proprioception all change over time, making it harder to sense body position in space. Walking alone does little to retrain these systems, especially when the pace is slow and the movement pattern remains predictable. This is why many older adults who walk regularly still experience unsteadiness or fear of falling. Chair exercises directly address the root causes of balance loss by strengthening, stabilizing muscles, and improving neuromuscular coordination. When movements are performed from a seated or supported position, the body can focus on control rather than survival. Muscles in the core, hips, and thighs are activated in a deliberate way, helping the body relearn how to maintain stability during motion. These muscles are critical for tasks such as standing up, turning, and stopping suddenly. Another important factor is reaction training. Chair exercises often involve slow, controlled movements that require awareness and timing. This enhances the brain's ability to send and receive signals efficiently, improving response speed when balance is challenged. As coordination improves, confidence increases, and fear-based movement patterns begin to fade. Over time, improved balance translates into safer daily activities. Standing from a chair becomes more controlled. Walking feels steadier, and sudden shifts in weight are easier to manage. Fewer falls mean fewer injuries, less fear, and greater independence. Maintaining balance is not about moving faster, but about moving smarter with strength, control, and awareness, supporting every step in transition. As we age, circulation naturally begins to slow due to changes in the cardiovascular system, decreased muscle activity, and reduced elasticity in blood vessels. Many seniors experience cold hands and feet, swelling in the lower extremities, fatigue, and a general feeling of sluggishness. While aerobic exercises such as walking or jogging can improve circulation, they often require a level of intensity that may be uncomfortable or even unsafe for older adults with joint issues or low stamina. For this reason, a gentler, low-impact approach is not only more sustainable, but often more effective for maintaining healthy blood flow over time. Chair exercises provide an ideal solution because they allow the body to move continuously while minimizing strain. When muscles contract during these controlled movements, blood is pushed back toward the heart more efficiently, supporting proper circulation without placing undue stress on the heart or joints. This repeated activation helps reduce fluid buildup in the legs, improves oxygen delivery to tissues, and encourages the removal of metabolic waste products from the bloodstream, all without the risks associated with high-impact exercise. Another key factor is consistency. Because chair exercises are low risk, seniors are more likely to perform them regularly, which further supports cardiovascular health. Even gentle, rhythmic movements of the arms, legs, and torso can stimulate blood flow, keep the vascular system flexible, and enhance energy levels throughout the day. Over time, improved circulation contributes not only to reduced swelling and fatigue, but also to healthier organs, stronger immune function, and a greater sense of overall vitality, all achieved without overexertion or discomfort. As we age, muscle mass naturally declines, a process known as sarcopenia, and this has profound effects on metabolism and blood sugar regulation. Muscles are not only responsible for movement and strength, but also play a central role in controlling how the body processes glucose. When muscle tissue decreases, the body becomes less efficient at using insulin, which can lead to higher blood sugar levels, increased fat storage, and a higher risk of metabolic conditions such as type 2 diabetes. Walking alone engages only a limited set of muscles, often failing to provide the stimulus necessary to maintain metabolic efficiency in older adults. Chair exercises, however, activate multiple large muscle groups, including the thighs, glutes, and core, which are particularly effective at improving glucose uptake. When these muscles contract during deliberate controlled movements, they create micro-changes in energy demand that stimulate cells to absorb glucose from the bloodstream more efficiently. This not only helps regulate blood sugar, but also supports long-term metabolic health, energy balance, and body composition. In addition, increased muscle activity elevates the resting metabolic rate. Stronger muscles burn more calories even when at rest, helping to manage weight, prevent fat accumulation, and improve overall energy expenditure. Chair-based exercises also enhance circulation and oxygen delivery to tissues, supporting nutrient transport and efficient cellular function. For seniors, this means that just a few minutes of consistent, properly performed chair exercises each day can have a meaningful impact on how the body regulates blood sugar, maintains energy levels, and supports metabolic health. Over time, these small, deliberate movements contribute to improved strength, greater stamina, and a reduced risk of metabolic disorders, all while being safe and joint-friendly. As we grow older, the body's ability to recover from intense exercise diminishes, and the risk of injury increases due to joint wear, muscle loss, and slower healing. Many seniors believe that high-intensity workouts are necessary to achieve meaningful results. But the truth is quite the opposite. At this stage in life, the most important factor for maintaining health, strength, and independence is consistency rather than intensity. Regular, moderate exercise performed safely over time produces far greater benefits than occasional bursts of extreme effort, which can strain the heart, joints, and muscles, and often lead to discouragement when pain or fatigue occurs. Chair exercises are particularly well suited for this principle because they allow older adults to move daily with minimal risk. Each session may be brief and low impact, but when repeated consistently, these small efforts accumulate into significant improvements in strength, balance, circulation, and mobility. The predictability and safety of chair exercises encourage seniors to stick with the routine, creating a habit that supports long-term health. Consistency also reinforces neuromuscular coordination and muscle memory. By performing controlled movements regularly, the brain and muscles communicate more efficiently, enhancing balance, posture, and overall functional ability. Over time, these improvements make everyday activities such as standing, bending, climbing stairs, or reaching safer and easier, reducing the risk of falls and injuries. Perhaps most importantly, consistency fosters confidence and motivation. Older adults who exercise regularly feel stronger, more independent, and more capable of managing their daily lives. This principle demonstrates that sustainable, safe, and consistent movement is far more valuable than short-term intensity. Allowing seniors to maintain vitality, preserve independence, and enjoy a higher quality of life well into their later years. As we've seen, moving after 60 doesn't have to be painful, complicated, or high impact to be effective. Walking alone may no longer engage the critical muscles, improve balance, or support circulation and metabolism in the way your body truly needs. This one simple chair exercise offers a safer, more effective alternative that strengthens muscles, protects your joints, improves balance, boosts circulation, and even helps regulate blood sugar, all without overexertion. The real secret is consistency. By making this a regular part of your daily routine, you can build strength, maintain independence, reduce the risk of falls, and feel more energized every single day. It's not about intensity or pushing yourself beyond your limits. It's about smart, safe movement that works with your body, not against it. If you incorporate this exercise regularly, you'll not only notice improvements in physical health, but also gain confidence in your ability to move freely and safely. Your body will thank you, and small daily actions like this add up to life-changing results over time. So remember, age is not a barrier to fitness, it's a reason to exercise smarter. Start with this chair exercise, stay consistent, and take control of your health today.